Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IX. We're still in here. We're in the Cleyra tree. Slowly making our way up. And, well, we managed to release some sand into the lower levels, so we're going back down now to access other parts of the tree that we couldn't quite access before. And this lets you know, see, there's now sand pouring out of the hole that we came through earlier, so now we're going to climb these vines after getting into this battle. It's always kind of not necessarily a downside to Final Fantasy games. The random battles do kind of get irritating sometimes, but if you are going through your battles and not running from them and things like that, you shouldn't ever really find yourself in a position where you're too weak. You should probably stay right around the levels that you need to. Some grinding never hurts, because it does kind of keep you ahead of the power curve and allows certain, like some bosses that are incredibly difficult become pretty maintainable. So, like the boss with the Black Waltz boss that I lost on like way early in the series, gave me some trouble because Zidane wasn't equipped properly, and he was not necessarily low level, he was just unequipped properly. So that battle, or going through and re-equipping them properly, really helped out. So, but anyways, as you can see, this entire chamber is now filled with sand. So now we gotta find a new way out. Actually, first, I think there may be some hidden items here somewhere, or maybe not. Is this thing still... Nope, not pouring sand. So, oh, and because of that, I risked the battle. That's another reason why I decided not to go with the whole full, like, walkthrough nonsense. Not necessarily nonsense, but the whole, like, running around, picking up every single item, finding every little hidden thing, is because these random battles would get ridiculous, and it would probably take us a very long time to get through the game, or I would just be having to edit it like a madman. And it's not necessarily that I'm against that, because I want to get better editing skills anyways, because I do find this to be incredibly fun. I love playing these games, talking to you guys, but sometimes when it takes like 2 or 3 hours or more to edit out a bunch of battles or whatnot, it feels like a hindrance to the series itself than it does a boon. Oh wow, that didn't even do anything to it. Oh well. So we'll go back with Blizzard onto the core. Let's go ahead and steal something. I haven't stolen anything in a while with Zidane. Oh, Sandstorm, that's not good. That hurt a little bit. And you're attacking the core. But yeah, I'm not against like heavy editing episodes or anything like that. It's just, I do feel like it takes away from the playthrough itself, because cutting things, the music itself sounds really awkward because it's jumping and cutting, and you get to different parts of the music. Because I've noticed it when I do like saves and whatnot. I mean, I turn the music down so you guys can hear what I'm saying. But even then, that kind of bothers me, because I want people to experience the beauty of Final Fantasy music, especially the older music, when Nobuo Uematsu was doing it. I mean, not against anything of the newer Final Fantasy musics. I mean, I'm not necessarily a big fan of the newer games, but the music in those games is quite quite good. But there's just something about the older games that makes them awesome. But anyways, again, really quick jump cut. I'm gonna talk to this Moogle. Well, actually, I think we have a letter from Manev. Yeah, sure do. Anyways, let's go ahead and read this first. Thanks for delivering the mail from Atla. From Atla to Manev. Kupo! Strange people came into town and destroyed the entire place. What the heck is going on, Kupo? I don't want to see any more pointy hats. Manev should be careful too. Maybe you should move somewhere else. Or elsewhere. Things are terrible in Bermesia, Kupo. Are we gonna be okay, Kupo? Alright, so I'm gonna save real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, and I'm back. I'm actually gonna go ahead and tent real quick, since we've almost got 10 of these things, so wasting one isn't gonna hurt us. But this will heal us up a little bit. I'm not sure if it's like half or whatnot. Most Final Fantasy games use the tent system differently. Some tents, or in some games, the tent will only heal you for half of what your HP or your max HP and MP is. Some will. Oh man, here we go, splitting it up now. Let's go this way first. Nothing there. Glad we went this way because there's a chest and a battle. But and then in some Final Fantasy games, it's a full heal. And some Final Fantasy games get rid of the tent system altogether, like 10. 10 really didn't have a tent system, that I recall. I played through it about 6 months ago. And basically you just walk up to a save point and it fully heals you, which is nice. There's no trouble juice, that's not cool. And now Vivi's trancing. I guess we'll just double fire this guy. Get that out of the way. But that system was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. But well, that was a waste of trance. But it seemed like it made some items a little obsolete. But it did make like grinding out levels, or not necessarily levels, or yeah, there was levels in Final Fantasy X. But it made grinding out that stuff a lot easier. Oh, the flame staff. Yes. All right. 1 second, guys. Because I think Vivi's Thunder Up. Oh, it's not maxed out yet. All right. So once we get that, we're going to the flame staff to get Fira and sleep. That's good stuff right there. But actually, now that I remember, Final Fantasy X didn't really have levels. It had the sphere levels, and you use those to progress through the sphere grid. But and 13 kind of had that kind of similar system. You acquired like crystal points and whatnot. But oh come on, get around that so I can get this chest. Oh, desert boots. I was actually between episodes I was looking at everyone's equipment and seeing what everybody had and who was getting close to finishing up certain things and whatnot. And I was messing around with the desert boots to see who they would work for the best. And I decided to keep them with Vivi because Vivi gets a better magic bonus out of them than other people would, the strength bonus. But now that I have a spare set, really helpful. So I'll probably give those to Kuna once we get out of this battle. We'll go again with the jump. Oh. We'll fire all. And attack. But I'm having a really hard time keeping my thoughts together about the whole like, leveling systems and whatnot. Because every Final Fantasy game has been different. Oh, I was talking about 10's healing system. Or tent system, really. And it made leveling easier because you're gaining your sphere levels. So, because you could just sit near a a save point and heal after every battle. You just run around and fight monsters and whatnot. So it seemed. Oh, I guess I did move the desert boots. Oh, that's right, I gave Vivi the magician shoes. Okay, so what does Zidane have? Zidane has nothing. Well, looks like you're getting desert boots. Because that'll increase his evade. Alright, so, well, that was an easy fix. Let's go ahead and climb up the rest of this tree. Or go around to the backside. Is this the way? Oh, something in here. Oh, a mithril vest? Let's check that out real quick. Bronze vest, mithril vest. Oh, that doesn't really help. An auto potion. Auto potion is a pretty good ability. It can be dangerous though, because your character will potion themselves when they get to a certain threshold of health. So you could find yourself using more potions than you really like to. So let's see who else can use it. Mithril vest. No good. You can't use it. It's a big defense bonus. Man. Zidane loses that spirit and magic defense, but he gains that. Oh, okay, we're gonna go ahead and give it to Zidane for the extra, the big defense bonus that he's gonna get. But we're not gonna equip auto potion just yet. We don't really need it. I guess this is our way out. More battles. At least I had something to talk about during those last few battles, talking about the healing systems in the different Final Fantasy games. Fire all. Just set up the attacks. Should finish these guys off pretty quick with that fire all, doing nearly 1,500 damage. But the reason I enjoy Final Fantasy IX so much is because the ability system is so fun. Because it really makes you focus on certain types of equipment. Whereas other Final Fantasy games like 7 or 10, the equipment was kind of a side note. I mean, yeah, I know in 7 they had the materia slots on the weapons and different growth rates for different weapons and things like that. But I don't know, it didn't feel like how 9 does it. Can I not climb down that? Oh well. Alright, so we're moving on. Oh, and this is our first instance of this nonsense. Oh, come on, mash, 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 mash. I've got to get out of here. And we're there. Or not. Okay. Be careful. Alright. Getting that chest. But I want to get that chest, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Yeah. Oh, no. This is going to be irritating, guys. Nope, 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 nope. Let's keep us there. Oh, okay. Maybe you can't jump into that. Oh, come on. I want to say that is the way to do it. The chest is going to be the end of me. Go away, carrion worms. Not the trouble juice. Gross. Oh, Freya is sad. Doesn't matter. Carrion worms are dead. Oh, and I got the carrion worm card for all that. Alright guys, I'm going to do a cut here because I am going to try to figure out how to get this chest, so I will be right back. Alright guys, I tried for a few minutes because I think you have to like spin yourself a certain direction or whatever, but I'm giving up. If you know what's in that chest, put it in the comment section. I'll probably put it in there after I'm done with this to let everyone know how to do it and where to go. Oh, we've got to fall down one of these holes, I know it. Because, or is it a jump into it? There it is. Okay, so we're moving on, never mind. Back outside. Straight into a battle. But yeah, if there's stuff that I miss, I mean, feel free to put that information in the comment section, or link people to a not necessarily a proper walkthrough, because I'm not doing a proper walkthrough. I'm just kind of playing through the game at this moment. I will be doing like the chocobo stuff and the oh crap, okay, we gotta change up. I managed to set BB to or Zidane to attack from the back row, which isn't gonna help at all. These guys are just gonna buzz everybody, aren't they? Well, everybody's in the back row now, so this could make the battle go a little longer than need to. But yeah, if you know where like certain good items are, put them in the comments for the other people who are either playing along or playing the game for their first time or whatnot. I know there's a bunch of websites out there that handle that kind of stuff. I personally used an FAQ, or FAQ as I call them, from GameFAQs. The guy who did it, or the person, I don't know if it is a male or female, really developed, but wrote a really awesome walkthrough, and it kind of is a really good step-by-step, like, hey, in this room there are these things, you should go in this order to make it a whole lot easier on you. So, and then also later on in their walkthrough, they broke down where a lot of that stuff is, or whatever, if you missed it, or whatnot. But I will be trying to get all the ultimate weapons for at least the party that I will be taking into the final boss fight. At least. I may get some for other characters, but also we'll be doing the chocobo thing as well, because I think you need to do that to get someone's ultimate weapon, and I think also to get the most powerful summon arc for Garnet. But anyways, here we go. Meeting up with the Cleyrans. Might you be Lady Freya? Indeed, I am. We have awaited your coming, my lady. How did you come to know my identity? The King of Burmecia has requested that we guide you to him. Long live the King. Take me to him immediately. At once, my lady. Zidane, I shall go see the king. Why not take this chance to rest? Yeah, good idea. This way, my lady. Allow me to be your guide and show you our town. We're going to go ahead and do this, that way everyone kind of gets a feel of Cleyra, so. Please, walk this way, sirs. I go find yummy yummies by myself. this is our source of water. I shall elaborate later on how we have water how we have water up so high here. That is a really weird way of wording that. For now, our next stop. Now for our next stop. Man, here we go. Messing up dialogue already. Can't have a segment of an episode where I stumble over every bit of dialogue. And this is the liveliest part of our town. But there's no market today, so the usual crowd is gone. Let's move on. This windmill brings the blessings of water to our humble town. It uses the power of the sandstorm to pump water up from the ground. Come, next I shall show you the observatory. The observatory is where the citizens the citizenry comes to relax. Here we observe our protector, the sandstorm, and here we pray to it. Next is the cathedral, the last stop on our tour. The high priest, who brings peace to our souls, resides in the cathedral. The King of Bermesia and Lady Freya are meeting inside this building. It also houses the harp, whose magic stone powers the sandstorm. Let us make our way back. And that concludes our tour. Thanks a lot. Alright guys, I think that's where we're going to end this episode today. I know it felt a little shorter than usual, but we did manage to make it all the way up to Cleyra proper, but and got a small tour of it. So in the next episode, we will probably be running around the town, doing some stuff, and probably meeting up with Freya as well. And maybe some other things will happen. I don't remember exactly what order they happen in. But anyways, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and share it with your friends. I've totally lost my train of thought. So sorry about this. But yeah, if you did like this episode, please leave a like, share it with your friends, and if you have any comments or questions, please leave them in the comment section down below. I'll address them when I can, or right away, whenever I notice them. And if you have any walkthrough information, locations on items and things that I've missed before, put those down there as well, or direct message people in the comment section letting them know, hey, this is where that thing is, or this is how you get this specific item, or whatnot. Or if you just have like an exceptional walkthrough of your own, or you know someone who has an exceptional walkthrough, link it to them. It's not going to hurt my feelings. So, because as much as I love Final Fantasy games, I can't commit an entire 70+ hour game to heart and to memory. I mean, I love this game, but there's so much in it that it's hard to remember where every little hidden item and treasure chest and bit of dialogue or side quest is at. So I'm not afraid to say that I use walkthroughs sometimes. I'm not doing any using a walkthrough for this. I will once we get around to getting ultimate weapons and things like that, just to make the process a little easier. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks. Have a nice day.